Because he is old enough. You know what, I am so, but you have Brad here to ask questions. Quiz him, okay? Quiz him. Just ask him all sorts of questions. Feel free. I'm always open to it. You always got me around. You got Tyler, you got Terry, you got Crystal, you got, you got people, you got friends. Ask questions this weekend. Press in. Knock on the door. Knock on the door, and the door will be open. Amen? Amen. It is such an honor, such a privilege. No, serious. This is depth of my heart, honest truth. I got to tell you, let me tell you what happened. Last year I got to go to China, and this guy, as you guys know, we've been friends since we were junior hires, actually probably pre-junior hires. And I don't remember when you moved in, probably about 8th, 9th, 5th grade, so 10 years old. We've been probably friends since about 10 years old. Anyway, last year I got to go to China, and Brad has always been a dear friend, just because, in a sense, we were born really loving God kind of at the same time. And I went to China, and I got to pray with a couple of his buddies. I got to pray with Mark, and I got to pray with Yuan. And I don't know what happened to me at that moment, but I got to pray with two of Brad's maybe disciples, I don't know, Brad's partners in ministry. And we were in an apartment praying. And I just broke. Have you ever had one of those times where you start praying and you're just like, you're just so emotional that you don't know how to stop? And you're just like, I'm just getting embarrassed because I'm so emotional and my heart is just so laid bare. And I had one of those times, and I just really realized how much I love this guy and how much the Lord has knit our hearts together. And it had been years that we had been together, but then for me to be able to be in China and to be able to pray with him and to be able to pray with him with people that he's been pouring into, my heart just was a mess. And I realized, you know what? God does things. God knits lives together for reasons. And it is such a privilege for us to be able to have Brad and Crystal with us this weekend. Not that they're anything special, but they are. You know what I mean? I mean, they're just normal people, but they are special. And I have a feeling that, guys, if we walk, and if you guys walk with one another from this point, God's going to, there's going to be friendships, life friendships here that are going to be born. That, when you're old guys like us, you're going to look back and you're going to go, you're just going to be just emotional about one another. You're just going to, this is what life's all about.
I'm not
so, what's that?
I'm not crying.
You're not crying, Could you welcome Brad?
No. If you really need this, then I will. If you really need this, do you really need this?
No. Better.
Yeah, it's
better.
better.
Yeah, it's better.
It's
Is
better.
it better?
Yeah.